Hi Lovebug. If you happen to be new here, my name is Mercy Vaughn. My channel is all about being the intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So if that is your vibe, consider joining the Lovebug tribe. Today's shout out goes to Denisha Marshall 1929. Thank you so much for showing your girl some love. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to shout out in one of my future videos, you gotta talk to me down below in the comments. It's the way that I get to see you, acknowledge you, and you will get a shout out from Mwah. So hopping into today's video, we are talking body oils. I did a video where I talked about body butters, but now today we are going to talk body oils. So if you want to hear some of the tea on some of these body oils, go ahead, grab your snacky snack, sit back, relax, and let's hop right into the video. So first up, we have a oldie but goodie. This is Johnson & Johnson. This is the baby oil. I know it's falling down, but it is the traditional baby oil. Well, standard baby oil, and it is in the shea and cocoa butter scent. This smells literally just like shea and cocoa butter. It is a classic. Johnson & Johnson baby oil is something that I think everybody has always had in their collection, so it is definitely a staple. I do enjoy this. This was definitely my go-to when it came to really dabbling into oils. I think you always typically start with a baby oil. Baby oil is more of a lightweight formulation, so I can definitely see people enjoying this. I enjoy this. Hear me. I enjoy this, but I don't think that I would necessarily repurchase in a big bottle. I think I would kind of stick with the little bottles for the future. So this is the baby oil. This is, I believe, the original formula. I think the pink is the original formula. And so I do keep these little ones in like my travel kits, like for my hygiene bag for traveling and things of that sort. So I think I will always keep something in my collection because I do love the formulation. It's more lightweight, it's more not greasy, just real easy, throw and go. But I think as someone who deals with dry skin, these are not the best formulation that I can get. If you are more of a like normal skin type of individual, then you might enjoy this and it might work, but this is not my go-to when it comes to oils. I've had this same bottle for years, so that definitely can tell you how long it lasts, but also because I do have a pretty extensive body oil collection, so I don't reach for this one as much, but I do like to wear this one primarily for like going to bed and things of that sort. So this is a really good formulation, and Johnson & Johnson, I don't think you can really go wrong with that. Now, in the same vein, I'm also going to mention oil gel. This is the Johnson's formulation, still in the shea and cocoa, but I'm also going to highlight the Equate body oil gel, and it is in Cocoa Divine. Now, if you want to know, I will go with this one better. I do enjoy this one better. So when we're talking about body oils, you have to understand that they are a thicker consistency. They're more of a gel-like consistency, so you're gonna get a little bit more greasiness, that more oily feeling. So if you do not like thick oils and you don't like the idea of it being greasy and being able to transfer onto things, then these are probably definitely not it. This is in that shea and cocoa, so it's a very similar profile to the baby oil, but this is in Cocoa Divine, so it is more like sweet. It's like sweet gourmandy. It's like not, I don't feel like you get the chocolate instead of, it's like chocolate, but you do get kind of like hints of like cocoa, that there's a chocolatey-ness essence to it. I was at my family's house and saw them with this, smelled it, and I was like, oh wait, I really like this. So Equate brand is the Walmart brand. This is Johnson & Johnson, just the body oil gel. I do not plan to repurchase this one when I am done. I think that moving forward, I would go with this one and just keep one in my collection, but this is good. You might see some of the stuff that's floating in there. I made the mistake of mixing highlighter with it, so this has kind of like become a more shimmering body oil gel. So once I kind of complete this, I think I would definitely toss it up. But this was good, so I would definitely say try body oil gels. I would recommend, and I know that there are like other brands and smells and fragrances and things of that sort, but these are the ones that I have, and these are the ones that I've tried and can testify for. So these are them. Next up, we have Up and Up. This is the Light Sesame Formula Body Oil. I believe I've talked about this on my channel. It is compared to the Neutrogena Body Oil. I have not been able to try that one, but this is definitely a more lightweight, dry body oil, real quick, easy to seep into the skin. So if you like a more so lightweight formulation, you don't like thick oils, then this is definitely the one for you. This is from Target. I've had this bottle for some time, but you can see that I do use it. The smell is more, this is kind of like more of a clean smell, so I like, it gives like fresh. I don't know, it's not like soapy per se, but I do like to utilize this when I'm leading more to like a fresh, clean type of scent profile. I do like to use this. There's a lightweight oil, like I said previously. This is definitely something I would say is worth giving a try. So next up, we have the Midha Rice Body Oil. It is in the Peony Muguet, which is Lily of the Valley, if I'm not mistaken, orchid type of scent. I got this from, where did I get this from? From TJ Maxx. I saw it and wanted to give it a try. It was the rice body oil that really caught my attention. Now, this is more of a floral scent, so I definitely have been using this when it comes to a lot of like my floral fragrance combinations. This is more of a lightweight oil as well, so it's very like simple on the skin, not doing too much. It's not going to leave you feeling like too greasy or too sticky. If that is not your vibe, this is definitely a lightweight oil. I would definitely say try your nearest TJ Maxx or Marshalls to get your hands on this, because it was $5.99. And it is a, I would say, a really, really good oil. Like I said, it's very lightweight and doesn't leave you feeling too greasy. It does very well in seeping into the skin. So next up, we got the Palmer twins, okay? And so they are honestly the same formulation. It is the Raw Shea Nourish Body Oil, but this one has vanilla. I'm not gonna lie, do you need both? No, I don't feel that the vanilla does too much in this one. The formulation is exactly the same. This one is, the original is more of a light, fluffy type of scent. It kind of gives me like nutty marshmallow, honestly. And the vanilla does it shine through a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's anything like special. Like, I wouldn't say that it's extremely scented or anything like that. It's like a light hint of vanilla that seeps through. But do you need both of them? I would definitely say no. If you know that you love vanilla, then you probably would just go with this one, because that hint of vanilla might do something for you. But if you really don't need it, then I would definitely say go with this. This is more of a thicker consistency, so I would definitely say it is very nourishing, but it is thicker, so it does take a little bit more time to seep into the skin. So I would definitely say keep that in mind. But I love this formulation, so I will definitely always keep one of the Palmer girls in my collection, because they like that. They real good. So next up, we are talking Inca Cosmetics. Now, I'm not going to talk specifically about the fragrances, like the different ones in my collection. I'm just going to talk specifically about the formulation. So the formulation is more of a lightweight formulation. It's not completely dry, if that makes sense. If you know oils and you know what I'm talking about, it's not dry. It's thicker consistency, but I would definitely say it's a little thinner than Palmer's. So if you need something to kind of go by, and so I would say this is very nourishing to the skin. It does really good. And I have tried this with the like out of the shower, still damp or still wet. And I will say this definitely left my skin feeling very hydrated. I do want to mention, I am not really that girl. Like, I know a lot of people love to throw on oil right out of the shower, either with their skin still soaking wet or still very damp. Oil is not oftentimes my first step. Oil is typically after. So I will always typically go in with a body cream, a body butter, a lotion as my initial base, and then follow up with an oil. So I do want to give that disclaimer so you can understand. I know some people use oil as their first layer or their only layer. So I am not that girl. So oil is to add to the moisture that has already been provided by my lotion, my body cream, my body butter. That is the step that I will put on while I'm still like damp out of the shower, and then top it with an oil, just so you can understand. But I would say this is a great formulation. I have multiple fragrances from this brand, but I feel like the formulation is consistent across the board. So I would definitely say try Inca Cosmetics. And I do find that they do typically have like really good sales on their products. So this is definitely something to consider. And plus, they are Black owned, okay? Right? They are Black owned, so definitely go show them some love. This is a Black family owned business. They are currently only online. I don't believe that they have any like brick or mortar locations, but I would definitely say give them a try, because this is some good stuff, okay? So next up, we are stopping by Doc's house, and that is Dr. Teal. So this is the moisturizing bath and body oil. So I know this is recommended to, like, you can put it in your actual bath water, apply damp out of the shower, things of that sort. So I have the shea butter and almond oil and the coconut oil. Now, once again, the formulation on these are exactly the same. It is more of a thicker consistency. I've definitely used these like straight out of the shower, still damp, still soaking wet, and they work beautifully into the skin, leaving you feel moisturizing. To be honest, if I were to be a like straight out of shower oil as my first base, I would definitely lean towards these. I find these to be the most moisturizing for that type of process. It's just the feeling that I don't like. I don't like the way it makes my like the way the oil and water mix. It throws me off. So it's really a texture thing that really gets me. But if I were to be a straight out of the shower, put on some oil type of person, I would definitely go with Dr. Teal's. Now, the coconut oil has been pre-loved. I definitely had her longer. However, if we were having a conversation as to which fragrance I would definitely repurchase, I'm going to lean towards almond. I love this one, okay? It is like a sweet almond. Oh my gosh. This is definitely my favorite, and this will be the one that I'm like, I have to keep in my collection. I love her down. But don't get me wrong, coconut is good. If you are a coconut person, then I would definitely say try these. And of course, Dr. Teal's has a lot of different fragrances that you can always try out. But the formulation, from what I've tried, has been consistent across the board. Next up, we have Bath & Body Works. This is specifically the Cocoa Shea Honey Fragrance, Rich Moisture, Cocoa and Shea Butter Body Oil. This is like honey, but like a toned down honey. You get that hint of coconut, you get that shea butter, it's toned down. This is actually very nourishing, and I do get like a bit of that honey. It's not so much about the fragrance, but the consistency. Then this is the only one from Bath & Body Works that I've tried, so I can't really speak to if it's consistent across the board. So this is more of a lightweight, dry body oil, so I do find that it's very quick to seep into the skin, and it really does not leave me feeling like too greasy after. I don't mind a little greasy, oily feeling. That don't too much bother me, but if it is something that bothers you, then I would definitely say keep that in mind. If that is a bother for you, you want to lean towards more lightweight, dry oils. And this is definitely something that you can try. I know they do have other fragrances, but this is the only one that I tried, and so that is the Bath & Body Works body oil. So moving into our next one, we got Aveeno. This is the daily moisturizing body oil mist. This is definitely one that comes in a sprayer. That sprayer is so convenient. Like, I cannot stress that enough. So that is something that I really do find that I enjoy. But as you can see, majority of body oils do not come with that. They come with like a pour type of top. But this is definitely just something that is so beautiful, and I have to kind of mention it. But this is so good. Now, this is a thicker, lightweight formulation, so it wouldn't be like extremely thick. I would definitely say like Palmer's and Dr. Teal's are on the thicker side. Of course, the oil gels are the thickest, and then like the Up and Up and baby oil is more on the lighter side. So I would definitely say this is closer to Palmer's and Dr. Teal's. It has a bit of a thicker consistency, but with the spray, it does help like evenly distribute and help. It really does seep into the skin very well. This is a really good oil. I cannot stress enough. It doesn't really smell like anything. It just smells honestly like oil. So this is really good. I would definitely say this is a top contender to consistently stay in my collection because I really do enjoy this. It's very simple. This is definitely an everyday oil. If you are looking for a really good formulation, like you're not gonna be leaving feeling like slipping and sliding, but I do believe that that is going to be about your layering process. So I'm going to pause here to say this. I do think that the order in which you do your like hygiene body care steps will definitely play a part in how greasy you feel, if things are being left on your clothes, if things are being transferred onto other things. I think the order does matter. And I do think that that's why maybe some people do lean towards doing it first so that the oil is not the last layer. Now, the oil is the last layer for me. I don't mind. Of course, I am mindful depending on what fabrics I'm wearing or where I'm going and things of that sort. So that is my personal preference. It don't bother me, but I would definitely say you have to decide where you stand on the matter. Next up, we got Vaseline. This is the Radiant X Hydrating Body Oil. It is replenishing. It has 1% lipids, all that kind of stuff. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Is she good? Yes. Do I think that I would repurchase? No. Like, I love the spray nozzle. And if I'm going to be honest, I could definitely see me finishing this because I'm almost done. If you can hear it, I'm definitely almost done. And I can honestly see me like keeping it just for the bottle and the spray nozzle because I do think that comes in handy. Do you have to have her? Probably not. I'm going to be honest. One, because she is definitely probably pricier than majority of these other oils that I've showed you, and you definitely get a smaller bottle. I do think that she's good. She's a lightweight formulation, more of a dry oil, pairs beautifully with the Vaseline Radiant X body cream. She's that girl, right? Like, she's good. I'm not gonna lie. But like, do you have okay, we're gonna try it again. But do you have to have her? No. I think her feelings got hurt because I was talking about her. But she's not bad. Please hear me. She's not bad. But if we're talking about being cost effective and great stewards of our finances, can you find something just as good for a cheaper price and more product? Most definitely. That is just how I feel. Now, she good. She gonna give you a glow to the skin. She's gonna give you that sheen. Like, if you like that dewy skin, glass skin, glossy skin type of vibe, is she gonna give you that? She gonna do all right. And I do feel like she seeps into the skin very beautifully, so you're not going to get as much of a greasy feeling, especially if you do not like that. But like I said, the best thing is it pairs beautifully with the cream. So if you love the cream, then you have that. And this is spray nozzle. But this is a 3.7. So you can't even take this to travel because it's over, I believe it's over regulations for traveling. So even though this is a small bottle, it's not small enough for travel. It's too big for travel, but like you're still not getting a whole lot of product. I do not honestly see myself repurchasing this one. I'm just gonna be honest. Is she good? Yes, but do I have to have her in my collection? No, I don't think so. So when I go ahead and finish her off, I don't think that I would repurchase. So next up we have Brown Sugar Babe. Once again, I'm not going to talk too much about fragrance and stuff like that. I'm going to, if you want to know see my collections for some of these brands, then I can definitely give that to you, but that's not what this video is about. I'm more so talking about the formulation. So I would definitely say I have, I believe, 6 BSB oils in my collection. These are perfume body oils, so they are heavily scented and heavily fragranced. They are to perform as a perfume would, but the body oil formulation. Now, this is what I would say. Do I find it to be extremely moisturizing? No. Now, if I'm putting this on, I'm putting this on for the fragrance. I'm not putting it on for the moisture. So I'm always going to have a base layer, like I said, a lotion, a body cream, a body butter. I'm always going to have something on the base layer, and then I will go in with this. I do not see her being extremely moisturizing. The best body oil as it pertains to formulation that you're ever going to try. Does it provide moisture? Yes. Like, does it provide a level of moisturization? Most definitely. But what I say is the most moisturizing? No. You can definitely find something that is more moisturizing, especially for a cheaper price, because these are luxury perfume oils. This is Black woman owned, so we do shout out to her. It's a good product, like, please hear me, and I will definitely see myself repurchasing, but this will not be the top of my list if I'm looking for something to actually like moisturize my skin for the day. But that fragrance, the fragrance on these definitely lasts. So they smell good, but like I said, I don't wear them alone. But that is Brown Sugar Babe. Next up, we have Mimic. So Mimic is a brand that provides fragranced body care that is inspired by like niche and designer brands, as well as Brown Sugar Babe. I don't think that I said that, but what I would say, once again, we're not getting too much into the actual scents. I can do another video if you want to see my collections on that. But I would definitely say this is a lightweight, dry body oil. This is definitely one of the oils, like, I keep one of these oils probably in almost most of my daily rotations because I do enjoy this. They're good to wear at night. They're good to wear during the day. Just a really, really good lightweight formula. Like, if you can see, it's more of a lightweight formula, and it says that it can be used for both your hair and your body. I have never put it in my hair, not really that kind of gal. I use these primarily for my body, and I mix it with my body butters, my lotions, my body creams, things of that sort. But this is definitely a really, really good one, and it does leave my skin feeling very hydrated. I am wearing a Mimic oil today, and my skin still feels good, and I've been out and about in the elements, all the things today. So I would definitely say that this is really a great formulation, and with all of them across the board, with all of the ones that I have in my collection, I would definitely say that the formulation remains consistent, which I can definitely appreciate. So last but not least, we have the Personal Care Vitamin E Body Oil. Now, this one is good. When I say you can get her from Dollar Tree, I'm saying you ain't gotta break the bank to have a really, really good oil. This is, once again, this is a lightweight formula. It's very nourishing and moisturizing to the skin. I wear this alone. This is definitely fragrance free, so it really does not smell like anything. So it is a perfect base for any of your combinations, and it's really good. Like, as a dry skin girly, this oil is approved, and to be able to get it from the Dollar Tree, it's probably $1.50. I think I bought them before the price increase, but it was $1.25 when I bought them, but it's probably $1.50, and you get 4 fluid ounces. Like, that is good. Like, I'm telling you, like, you can literally shop anywhere and find you a really, really good oil. I have a few different places. We got some TJ Maxx on here. We got some Target. We got some Walmart. We got Bath and Body Works, Brown Sugar Babe, Inca Cosmetics. Like, you can literally go to any place and find a really, really good oil. You just have to be willing to give it a try, and this is really good. And I do have to mention, I love to use this oil to make my perfume body oils. So when I go to places like Ulta or Sephora and they have like the fragrance minis, for example, like this is the Fenty's one, I literally take that, I pour it. Typically I use half, and so I'll pour half out, pour it in, shake it up, and you have an at-home perfume body oil, and it works. Now, you can wear it by itself, or you can use it to make your own. I know some people use samples. I don't personally do that. I like to use the minis because you're getting more fragrance. therefore making sure that the perfume itself can be stronger. When you're getting a mini, you're getting like 5 to 7 mLs, but when you're getting a sample, you're getting like 2, maybe 5 if that, but average you're getting 2 mLs. So I do find that my perfume oils are stronger when I get more of the mini, so that's what I like to do, and I just label them, and I have me an at-home perfume body oil. So I would definitely say give it a try. Now, I do want to give an honorable mention to Sand and Fog. Like, I have so many of these. Now, these are more so like EDP oils. So these are like perfume oils. But the reason I'm going to highlight them is because I typically use them like body oils. So I'll either take these and I prefer the droppers. I'm going to be honest. I prefer the droppers. So you have the dropper. I'll take the dropper and I'll pour it in, pour some lotion in my hand, body butter, what have you. Take the dropper, pour that in my hand, mix it all together and rub it on. So I apply these more like a body oil than I do a perfume oil. Like, I know typically people only apply perfume oils to like their pores points. I apply this like a body oil, so I am going to give an honorable mention to Sand and Fog. But I really love this. Now, this is more lightweight, but it's not designed to be a body oil. I just use it that way. But these are really, really good. And Sand and Fog can be found, of course, online. They have their own website, but they can be found in TJ Maxx and Marshalls, as well as Mimic, because I don't know if I said that. So that was Sand and Fog. So that was all of the body oils that I have in my collection. We talked brands primarily. I did not show you all of the fragrance ones and scented ones that I have, but that is pretty much my collection. I love oils. I am an oil girl. I know some people do not like oils. My own sister does not like oils, and I'd be like, oh, what, girl, what is going on? But I am a lover of oil, especially as a dry skin girly. Now, I do want to say this. I know summer is coming to a close. However, please be careful with your oils, especially if you are in warmer climates. You want to be careful when applying oils because oils do speed up the way that your body reacts to the sun. So I would definitely want to say proceed with caution. I do not typically apply any oil if I know that I'm going to be heavily out in the elements and I'm going to be literally standing in the sun, that kind of thing. But you still want to be careful, because I found that even if I'm not outside but my body gets heated up, then I can still have a reaction. If you're a sensitive skin girly, then definitely chime in, because that is definitely my experience. But I definitely want to say be careful, because oil can cause a quicker reaction to the sun. So I definitely want to make sure that we're prefacing that. But I love oil. I will always love oil. I will always have oil in my collection. I will never not have oil. Shout out to whoever it was, and I cannot remember who it was, but it was somebody on these YouTube streets that was like, if you find that you are experiencing dry skin and no matter how much lotion you put on, try a body oil. Shout out to you. I think it was Easy. So shout out to her. But I promise you, like, oils have my heart, and we locked in and ain't no switching up. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I would definitely say sign off in the comments and let us know what are some of your favorite body oils. Let's make sure that we're informing each other. Make sure that we're sharing, because sharing is caring, and we love each other over here because we a tribe. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I hope to see you back here next time for another upload. But until then, remember that I love you, God loves you. So remember to always, and I do mean always, love you too. Smooches, Lovebug.